What's up, y'all?
Welcome to another episode of Home on the Range.
Today we're talking about 300 blackout.
Man, no surprise at all. Just jump right into it.
Yep, just straight to it. Just straight to it. That's right. So I'm not going to tell you about the rifle yet because I'm going to let her tell you about the rifle. You know how I completely don't know anything and screw everything up all the time and break stuff? Yeah.
It's my turn to do that, apparently.
Yeah, because this is hers. So, okay. So we're briefly going to talk about the 300 blackout round. So this is the 300 blackout round. Come on, pokey. Okay. 300 blackout round. 7.62 round. Basically the same round. Okay? So what I want to say about this is it's a little bit not as big a round, and the casing is shorter, but you look at the bullets.
Pretty close.
The bullet is a little bit longer. So this is like an American AK round, maybe. What do we know about the history of the 300 blackout?
So interestingly, when I was doing a little research, it seems like there's no exact conclusion on exactly the history.
Yeah, nobody really knows where it came from.
From what I gather, they were trying to find a more, and correct me if you know differently, the military wanted to get a more lethal round than the 223-556.
Right.
And
which has birthed a lot of ammunition sizes, like a lot of crazy ones.
And the I believe it's American Armament Corporation.
Yep.
Came up with the 300 blackout, following closely with the 300 Whisper.
Which is the 300 blackout, which is a 30 caliber round.
And I know that the 300 blackout is faster than 223-556
by quite a bit. So, so this round travels a good long distance. However, its knockdown power lasts a lot. Its heavy knockdown power, I should say, lasts a lot longer through its trajectory than a 5.56. So you're talking, this is 1,000 feet per second, this round right here, and then a typical 5.56 is 3,100-ish around there. So it's a lot. The 5.56 is obviously much faster, but it's a smaller round. It's like shooting an animal with a 22 or shooting an animal with a 45. You know, big difference.
And the cool thing about it is the 300 blackout is made for the AR platform, just with changing out simply the barrel. So we know how common, I love the AR platform. A lot of people have the AR platform, so it's kind of cool to shoot a different, ammunition just by changing the barrel on what you already own.
Yep. So,
also, they say that it was made to be very quiet when shot suppressed, like incredibly quiet.
Hence, it being a thinner round. Less muzzle velocity equals less sound. So,
what else do you know? Anything else I missed?
I know it's going to be fun.
There are just certain companies that I've been eyeballing for a long time. So Dan and I function a little differently. So I ponder and plan and save.
And I buy everything in sight.
And he's very sporadic. So opposites attract, I guess. But I finally have kind of started to pull the trigger, but when it's the right time. And Black Friday was the right time for this. So without further ado, I finally have my Daniel Defense.
So this is a case that it actually came with.
Yeah.
So you bought it and they brought it out in this case.
Yeah. So I knew I wanted a Daniel defense. I didn't know for sure what I wanted, and we saw the 300 blackout, and it was something different, and I love the AR platform. So
you know what? Before we go any farther, I want to let everybody know that you probably see all of that in the background. So we're having a little bit of remodeling done. So we live down here right now, and we have no kitchen.
Yeah, no kitchen.
So
going
this
on,
is,
what, 7 weeks?
Yeah, it's been a minute.
Of me mostly living without a kitchen. So yeah, apologize if you see a little more.
Yeah, so that's what's going on in our real life.
Yeah, we're real. You guys know that.
Okay.
So anyway, let's take a look at it. So yeah, really nice that it came with a nice hard case already. Alrighty, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna make you wait. So let's see what it comes with. You get an extra spring.
Buffer spring.
And we have the magazine.
Is that just one spring? Is that a heavy spring?
Yeah, it's a heavy spring.
Yeah, it's a heavy spring.
Magpul 300 black. One thing I was reading is to be careful because your 300 blackout will fit into your 223, 556 magazines, but if you try to shoot it, it will not be pleasant. So
blow barrel, goodbye gun.
And then of course the manual.
So what is this pistol exactly?
This is the 300 DDM PDW.
Daniel Defense Badness.
It is just sweet looking. So we'll talk more about it here in a minute.
Okay, go ahead.
We have a million of these. Safety first, and then pretty sweet. We love our little decals and stickers.
Nice.
So I'm pretty excited to have a Daniel Defense one.
That's going right on the truck.
Yours?
Yours.
Oh.
I don't own a Daniel Defense. Of course, this is all gun trust stuff, so...
Yeah.
If,
what's his is mine, and what's mine is his.
Yep, if one of us is gone...
Like, officially.
Yeah, if one of us leaves this planet, the other one is
Yeah, maybe we'll do
legally.
an episode on setting up a trust and what that entails, because...
Yeah, because it's not as easy as we thought it was, and it's not as complicated as we thought for sure it was going to be.
And I think that when you have the quantity... You want to make sure you know where it'll go if something were to happen. Like if something were to happen to me.
What are you talking about? We only got 3 or 4.
Yep. The rest are in the lake.
Mr. ATF man.
Anyway.
We only borrow the ones that we use on the show.
Anyway, if, something, you just never know. If something like were to happen to me, I would want to make sure that they went to Dan, and vice versa. So that's what the gun trust helps with. So let's take a peek. Obviously, it looks very similar to, it's basically an AR. But we have the, you can attach it to your forearm if you want to. And
that's a pistol brace.
And let me see if I can do it this way.
Adjustable pistol brace, which is super cool because we don't have any of these adjustable pistol braces like this. And
that's pretty cool.
This is wonderful.
Ambidextrous charging handle. Ooh, it's very greasy.
Which is good
Oily.
for Miss Left-hander right there.
Yeah, I'm left-handed, so obviously standard forward assist. Pretty much standard AR.
Well, you say standard, but it's got
the upper and lower.
So it's standard to you, but there's really nothing standard about this. Look at how Daniel Defense hooks up their handguard. They've got, obviously there's a barrel nut underneath this that holds all this on there, but then this like bolts, like does Christensen do that?
I'm trying to think.
I don't know if Christensen does that. So we don't own any Christensen, so I can't say if they. But this is heavy duty. Like that is a heavy duty, like solid aluminum handguard.
Yeah.
That means business.
Well, and it's got a little, so you don't blow your hand off.
Yeah, it's a little hand stop, so you're supposed to actually hold it like this.
And then kind of what
that's a
muzzle or
that's
a
flash hider.
flash
Yep.
hider. I couldn't think of the,
Yep. Which is cool, you know, it looks like a fake can, you know, if you're trying to be that guy. But, you know,
But I liked it, you know,
should quiet it down
It's
quite a bit.
light, you know, it's light. It's, you know, especially
It is super light.
when I drop it in, you know, you could do, you know, some fun tactical stuff with it. So,
Yeah, you're actually not supposed to use that as a stock, but Mr. ATF man we'll edit that out.
But anyway, I just like the look of it. So yeah, I'm really excited. I finally have my Daniel defense.
It's super cool. You want to show them how it tears down?
Sure.
So you know how, and now like I said in the beginning of the video, how I screw things up and break things. So she knows how to break down an AR.
I just don't do it as frequent
Yeah.
and on camera. And on a brand new, beautiful toy
What's up?
that I just received.
Turn this just a tick.
Yeah, plus I'm not going to really be able to see what I'm doing.
Yeah, I'm gonna fix that. Let's fix it.
Let me pull this little inspected by thing off, because that's going to be in the way. Thank you, MCCO. Test fire, you know, I always think somebody has that job. What an awesome job.
I know. What do? You shoot guns all day.
Test fire new guns.
What do you do for a job? I shoot guns.
Okay, so the way I typically do it is pull back. Oops.
Take your flag out. Drop it. Yep. No, drop it hard. So, yep, and give her a poke.
And then Dan has shown me to use this, makes it easier.
Actually, learned this little trick from Jerry Michalik.
I can do it now.
Makes for a quick breakdown. You don't need tools, because these are all pretty darn tight. Pull this one first.
Come all the way up?
No,
Okay.
you don't actually need to pull that one. So we're not breaking it all the way down.
So it just comes apart, you know,
Yep.
separates upper and lower.
Yep, and it's typical AR bolt carrier group. Very nice, very nice Daniel Defense setup. So all of Daniel Defense bolt carrier groups, I was told once, are full auto rated. I don't know what that means, but they're pretty heavy duty, and you know, this is really nice. This is quite nice.
Yeah.
It's a real nice setup. Real nice pistol that they have. Very simple. Drops right back in there.
For anybody who's a little intimidated like I am sometimes, don't be, because what's the worst that can happen? You figure it out, you know?
You know, or you break it.
I mean, Dan's showed me a couple times. I've cleaned some, you know, when he's gone, I've cleaned many myself and figured it out. So, because you just gotta do it, you know? But
Sorry for the agonizing noise.
anyway, I'm really excited to shoot this. I think it's just a very excellent looking,
Yeah,
beautiful.
it actually looks to me like this has got a shorter buffer tube than a regular AR. Maybe it's because the velocity on a 300 blackout is so much lower, so you don't need as heavy a spring and so much buffer.
I'm not really planning on doing any modifications. However, I have to figure out what I'm going to do for like a sight.
Yeah, we don't have any ideas for that at all. We haven't even talked about
what
it.
you guys think. Like, you know, we typically do like I have the EOTech on my Geisley, and we do like that. We have. I mean, almost
Yeah.
everything has Vortex, but maybe there's something different you guys want us to try. Let us know. We always like your recommendations, and we do.
Yeah,
We do
Leopold.
try them.
Leopold, Halo Sun.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm excited about it. So.
You know, this might actually be kind of cool with a iron sight.
That's actually, I was kind of thinking maybe an iron sight.
Yeah, an iron sight and maybe a short range red dot. You know, something with just like a real light real light magnification on it. Because it's such a short barrel, we're obviously not going to be shooting this. Well, maybe we'll try it out at 100 yards, 200 yards or whatever. But you know us, we don't fire weapons that far. So
yeah, I just love everything about it though. Like,
yeah. So I mean, it's
beautiful.
It's got a Daniel Defense grip on it.
Yeah, just all the little details. Like even in if you look at on the front side there, well, I guess not really the front, the left-hand side. There's like, little things, and then in the inside, I don't know if you guys can even see that, but when that opens, there's a little, I don't know. It's just, there's a lot of little like details.
Yeah.
So, I don't know, I just appreciate that.
She's talking about the dust cover. Dust cover's got the little DDs on it.
Yeah.
It's got little laser etching on it. And focus. Yeah, 300. It's just, everything's just super cool about this little thing,
Yeah, so if...
And it sounds,
it's loud.
It's really, real heavy duty.
Yeah, so if any of you have Daniel Defense, let us know how your experience has been, because I'm super optimistic. Like I said, I've been waiting for this for a while. I got the Geisley first. I wanted my Daniel Defense, and...
It's got a little Maxim Defense.
Yeah. Yep.
That's I don't know. I
think this just looks really cool with the bars. Cool. Like
yeah,
it's just different than what we've had.
It's kind of
industrial.
It's kind of like an AK. Kind of gives me an AK feel, So I don't know. Super cool piece.
Yeah. So we'll be bringing it to the range hopefully pretty soon.
Yep. Absolutely.
We have heard the ammunition can be a little tough, but fortunately we got some. And I haven't had a chance to look to see if getting it in bulk is pretty accessible right now or not. But
yeah, typically we buy everything. We try and buy everything in bulk because, we may not be shooting a lot of rounds, but, we try and get it when it's cheap. And
yep.
It's barely ever cheap anymore. So.
No, but you can save money versus buying just like 20 rounds, which you could, and we shoot that in 2 minutes.
Yeah. God damn, right? You know what? If you guys have anything you want to see us fire this thing at, definitely let us know in the comments below. We'll link the rifle, or pistol. We'll link Daniel Defense and everything, so you can check out all the sweet products that they have.
So, thanks so much for watching.
We'll see y'all next time.